To the surprise of absolutely no one, Ubisoft just can't seem to shake the worst company in gaming allegations, and is in fact doubling down on them. In a recent update to their end user license agreement, Ubisoft says in plain language that they can terminate the EULA for any reason, upon which you as the consumer must immediately uninstall the product and destroy all copies of it in your possession. And both you and your are capitalized, meaning that the responsibility lands on you as the consumer. Ubisoft really is just the Lex Luthor of the gaming industry, and it's not a surprise to see this sort of change shortly after the Stop Killing Games movement reached their 1 million signature goal. Even though they're still collecting signatures to ensure that they truly meet that 1 million signature goal, the movement as a whole is already making the game development industry shake in their boots for practically no reason. Shortly after Stop Killing Games reached their 1 million goal, the European Trade Association, Video Games Europe, put out a statement filled with truths, half-truths, but overall just a misrepresentation or perhaps misunderstanding about what the Stop Killing Games movement actually is, wherein they either don't understand what the movement is about or are intentionally misrepresenting it. I bring up Video Games Europe specifically because they represent many different EU-based studios, such as Ubisoft. I went a little sicko mode on this in my last video talking about corporate greed, but I think another big issue with the development studios these days is just plain laziness, or more so specifically, this mentality that any change from the status quo is bad. Stop Killing Games is all about challenging the legality of publishers being able to destroy games that gamers paid for without refunding them, suggesting that online games could be transferred to community control with the development studios absolving themselves of any legal responsibility. Could they wish to retain full control over an IP so that they can use it in later games? Possibly, and I'm not a lawyer or anything, but I feel like there are multiple avenues that could be explored as far as it relates to ensuring developers can keep the IPs that they own and the preservation of video games in general. Look, I'm a simple man, and while there's always a more complex and nuanced story behind every article, all I'm picking up from statements like this is that Ubisoft and other like-minded development studios are sweating over the SKG movement. Speaking as an Assassin's Creed fan, anything that makes Ubisoft sweat is good in my books. Keep up the pressure, gamers. Like and follow for more, and check @followratoshi on all other socials.